Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Helen with our new English lesson. Today, we are going to learn how to make or use the present continuous tense. Change the verb and put it in the present continuous tense. مساء الخير عليكم مع هيلين في الدرس الجديد. النهارده هنتعلموا ازاي نعمله او نستعمله ال present continuous الحاضر المستمر في اللغة الإنجليزية. So my dear friends, today we learn how we form the present continuous. النهارده بنتعلمه ازاي بنستعمله الحاضر المستمر. So we form the present continuous with the verb to be. يعني present continuous الحاضر المستمر عشان تعمله بتستعمل دايما الverb to be اللي هو الفعل أكون plus زائد the ing and the verb to be we use the verb to be plus زائد the ing. Okay, that is how we form the present continuous tense. Okay, so to form the present continuous tense we need the verb to be and the ing. So the present continuous describes an action that is in progress. The time you are speaking, the present continuous الحاضر المستمر describes بيوصف an action حركة that is in progress. يعني حاجة شغالة دلوقتي حاجة مستمرة دلوقتي. The time you are speaking في اللحظة اللي انت بتتكلم. So the present continuous describes an action that is in progress the moment you are speaking. The moment you are speaking, it means now. Now exactly the moment that I am speaking, we are having an English lesson. Okay, this is an example. Meaning. What is the meaning? ما معنى? That you are speaking about. ده معناه ان احنا بنتكلم عن. We are meaning that you are speaking about now, this moment. Now, دلوقتي. This moment اللحظة دي. Now, this moment is the present continuous tense. Okay? Number 2, at the present. At the present يعني في الحاضر الوقت الحاضر دلوقتي at the present. Number 3, at this moment في اللحظة دي. 4, something which is still going on for the time being. Something يعني شيء which اللي هو is still going on شيء مستمر for the time being. اللحظة دي حاجة مستمرة لغاية اللحظة دي. We say it is still going on for the time being. Now, if the verb ends with a syllable, if the verb ends with a syllable, like the syllable اللي هي الحروف اللي هي الثابتة, like here T, get, it ends with a syllable. Sit, it ends with a syllable. Begin, it ends with a syllable. So when the verb ends in a syllable لما الكلمة بتنتهي بحرف ساكن the syllable is doubled. الحرف ده الأخير ده اللي هو الsyllable T N T here is doubled. بيكتبوه مرتين يعني بتحطوا الحرف الأخير double time means 2 times يعني مرتين. So the syllable is doubled. It becomes هيبقى في ال present continuous number 1 get becomes getting, begin becomes beginning, and sit becomes sitting. Okay, the syllable is doubled. It becomes TT, and here it is TT, and here N. You put 2 N's, 2 T's. Okay, so get becomes getting, begin becomes beginning, and sit becomes sitting. We read this again. Today we learn how we form the present continuous, how we form, how we make the present continuous. Okay, we form the present continuous with the verb to be plus the ing. So the present continuous, to make it, to make a verb in the present continuous, you always need the verb to be plus the ing. So the present continuous describes an action that is in progress, that is going on. Something is going on, it is in progress. The time you are speaking, the time exactly that you are speaking is the present continuous. Okay? Meaning that you are speaking about, meaning that means what it says, it means that you are speaking about now, this moment, at the present, now, at the present, not the past, it is the present, at this moment, something which is still going on for the time being, something which is still going on for the time being means that something is going on, it is continuing, it is working on, it is still going on. So, if the verb ends with a syllable, if the word ends with a syllable, like the verb to get, like the verb to sit, like the verb to begin, the syllable is doubled. You write the syllable 2 times. It is doubled, means that you write it 2 times. Okay? So here, the verb to get becomes getting, sit becomes sitting, and begin becomes beginning. Okay? Let's go to the next and see what we have. Now, here we have, if the verb ends in an X, if the verb ends in an X, لو الverb بينتهي بالحرف X, you just put the ing. All you have to do is just put the ing and it becomes present continuous. Okay? So, لو الكلمة الverb بينتهي بالحرف X, كل اللي عليك just only بس اللي عليك انك تحط ing. Okay, is that clear? In the present continuous, if the verb ends in an H, you just put the ing in the present continuous. If the word ends with an L, it gets doubled. If the word, لو الكلمة بتنتهي ب-L, حرف L, it gets doubled. You write it 2 times like the verb to travel. Travel يعني أسافر, سفر, travel becomes traveling, traveling. Okay? If the word ends with an L, if the verb ends with an L, it gets doubled. The L, حرف L, بتكتبه مرتين في البريزنت continuous and becomes the verb travel, traveling. Okay? If it ends in an IE, if the verb ends in an IE, لو الكلمة بتنتهي ب-IE, the IE becomes Y. الغي IE, it becomes بيتغير للحرف Y, and you add the ing. Okay? If the word ends with an IE, لو الكلمة بتنتهي ب-IE, بتمسح ال-IE, بتحط Y زائد ال-ING في الpresent continuous. Like to the verb like, lying. Or die, it becomes dying. Like becomes liking, and lie becomes lying. Lying الكلمة دي هنا يعني يكذب. Lie, to say something that is not true, you are lying. Okay? Lie هنا يعني كذبة, كذب. Or die يعني يموت. Dying, بيموت. Okay, in the present continuous. Here we have some verbs. Number 1 is to study. Study, المذاكرة, becomes studying. 2, the verb is sit, becomes sitting. 3, help becomes helping. 4 is work. The word work in the present continuous becomes working. Help يعني مساعدة. Okay, help, you help يعني بنساعد. 5 is to make بنفعل بنعمل حاجة, becomes making. 6 is to listen يعني أستمع, becomes listening. 7, he goes, or the verb to go becomes going. Do becomes doing. Come becomes coming. Listen يعني أستمع. Do يفعل. Go يعني بيذهب. Come يعني يجي. Okay? Study المذاكرة. Sit يعني يقعد. Help المساعدة. Work يعني العمل. Listen يعني أستمع. Make يعني أفعل. Go يعني يذهب. Do يعني يفعل. Come يعني يجي. Okay? The verb here is number 10, wear. Wear is when you put on some clothes, you wear them. يعني برتدي. Wear becomes wearing. 11, take becomes taking. 12, live, living. Live يعني أعيش. Living. 13, shine. Shine يعني لما الشمس بتطلع بتكون لونها بارق كده، يعني بيلمع. shine shining. doing. think يعني أفكر. thinking. playing ألعب. playing. have becomes having. have يعني يكون عندي ملكي أو يكون عندي حاجة. I have some money. I have a headache. You can have anything. You can be sick. You have a headache. Stay يعني out. staying. Okay. So again, we read again. If the verb ends in an X, you just put the ing. لو الكلمة بتنتهي ب X كل اللي عليك هو انك تحط ing. Okay, you just put an ing in the present continuous. If the verb ends with an L, it gets doubled. We put it twice, 2 times, twice. Like the verb to travel becomes traveling. And if the verb ends in an IE, the IE becomes a Y. You switch off this, you're off this, there is no IE. You put a Y plus and you put the ing to the verb. Like the verb here, lie, lying, die, dying. Okay? Here we have the verb to study. Studying, sit, sitting, help, helping, work, working, make, making, listen, listening, go, going, do, doing, come, coming. Verb to wear, wearing, take, taking, live, living, shine, shining, do, doing, think, thinking, play, playing, have, having, and stay becomes staying. Okay? Let's go to the next. Now, here we have some sentences in the simple present tense that we have taken في الحاضر البسيط, the simple present tense, and we have sentences in the present continuous. Okay, we have here sentences in the simple present, and we have sentences in the present continuous. Okay, to see the difference. Okay, عشان نعرفوا الفرق. عاملين جمل هنا عشانكم sentences بالحاضر العادي والحاضر المستمر. Now we see the sentence. Here we have questions. Now we make questions. Number 1 says, where do you go every day? Where do you go every day? بتذهب فين كل يوم? We have the answer here. I go to work every day. أنا بذهب للعمل every day كل يوم. 2. Where are you going now? The sentence here has now. Now is the present continuous. So the answer will be number 2. I am going to work now. You have the verb to be plus the ing. Okay? I am going to work now. 3. What time do you eat your breakfast every day? What time الساعة كام do you eat your breakfast بتفطر كل يوم? This is a simple present tense. The simple present. So, number 3, I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock every day. I eat, since it is every day, if you remember the last lesson, every day is for the simple present. So, I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock every day. Breakfast كل يوم بفطر الساعة 8 every day at 8 o'clock every day. I have my breakfast is simple present tense. This is something you do every day. Now, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? Now, this moment, what are you doing? I am eating breakfast at this moment. اللحظة دي أنا بنفطر. Okay. Number 5. When do you study every day? إمتى بتذاكر كل يوم? This is simple present. I study my lesson every afternoon. أنا بنذاكر كل يوم الظهر الدروس بتاعتي. Okay. This is the simple present tense. What are you doing this moment? I am still يعني ما زال لسه لغاية دلوقتي. I am still studying my lessons now. I am still studying my lessons now. لسه بنذاكر الدروس بتاعتي now. I am continuing to study my lessons now. This is the present continuous because it is now and it is I am still studying plus the ing is the present continuous. Number 7. What time do you listen to the radio every day? Number 7. I listen to the radio every day at 6 o'clock. كل يوم بنسمع التليفون الساعة الراديو الساعة 6 كل يوم. I listen to the radio every day at 6 o'clock. And what are you doing now? I am listening to the radio this moment. I am listening أنا بستمع to the radio للراديو this moment اللحظة دي. Okay. When do you usually cook? إمتى بتطبخ تملي? When do you usually cook? When what is usually يعني تملي it is the simple present. I cook lunch every day. I cook lunch every day. Number 10. What are you doing now? دلوقتي. I am cooking lunch now. يعني اللحظة دي أنا بنطبخ الغداء. Okay. I am cooking lunch now. Cooking يعني طبيخ lunch الغداء. Okay. Let's go from the beginning here. Now we have here. Now we make sentences in the simple present tense. Actually, they are questions. And sentences in the present continuous. And the answers in the present continuous. These here are the questions. Now we make the questions. Where do you go every day? This is a simple present. Where are you going now? This is a present continuous. What time do you eat your breakfast every day? 4. What are you doing now? 5. When do you study every day? 6. What are you doing this moment? 7. What time do you listen to the radio every day? What are you doing now? When do you usually cook? And what are you doing now? The answers. Answers in the simple present and in the present continuous. The answers, these answers here are in the simple present and in the present continuous. I go to work every day. This is a simple present. I am going to work every day. So we have the I am, which is a verb to be, plus the ing. We put ing here. And now it becomes present continuous. Okay? I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock every day. بنفطر كل يوم الساعة 8. And I am eating breakfast at this moment. 5. I study my lesson every afternoon. 6. I am still studying my lessons now. I listen to the radio every day at 6 o'clock. I am listening to the radio this moment. I cook lunch every day. I am cooking lunch now. Now, you must go back to the previous lesson to remember the present tense. ترجع للدرس اللي هو في present tense اللي هو الحاضر العادي. And remember what we said عشان تفتكر اللي احنا قلنا عن present tense. وبعدين لو دخلت على ده هيكون سهل. It will be easier for you to understand the present simple and the present continuous to make the difference. عشان تعرف الفرق. Okay, let's go to the next. Here we have some pictures. هنا عندنا شوية صور with what everyone is doing. With what is everyone doing? كل واحد بيعمل إيه. Number 1, he is fixing the car. He, the mechanic, is fixing يعني بيصلح. Fix يعني أصلح. He is fixing the car. The teacher here, she is teaching. This is a teacher and she is teaching بالدرس. She is teaching. He is playing football. The boy is playing بيلعب كرة football. Okay? And they here, the family, they are having lunch. They are having lunch يعني بيتغدوا. The family, this is a family. And they are having lunch. Here, this is the chef. The chef is cooking. She is cooking. Yani book. She is cooking. The chef is cooking. Here, it is the housewife. Rabbit bit. She is cleaning the house. She is cleaning the house المنزل. The housewife is cleaning the house. Okay. Number 7, he is painting the wall. Painting يعني بيدهن. Painting the wall. الحيطان. He is painting. Look with the color. He is painting the wall. بيدهن الحيطة. Okay. And number 8, he is having a bath. there, this man is having a bath and بيستحمى. You say, I am having a bath. I am having a bath. He is having a bath. بيستحمى. And number 9, she is washing the dishes. She is washing the dishes. يعني بتغسل الأطباق الصحون. Okay. And number 10, she is waiting for the bus. She, the girl, is waiting for the bus. هي منتظرة. Wait يعني تنتظر for the bus عشان الأتوبيس. Okay, that's easy. He is fixing the car. The mechanic is fixing the car. The teacher is teaching. The boy is playing football. The family are having lunch. The chef is cooking. The housewife is cleaning the house. The man is painting the wall. He is having a bath. And she is washing the dishes. Okay, let's go to the next. Here, I prepared an exercise for you. أنا حضرنا لكم exercise تمرين صغير عشانكم أنتوا هتحلوه so that you learn how to make or to change the verb from the simple present to the present continuous. Now, here you put the verb in brackets. الكلمات اللي هي بين قوسين دي هتغيرها in the present continuous tense في الحاضر المستمر. Okay? To do this exercise, you are going to do this exercise to learn how to change the verb between brackets in the present continuous tense. Here, number 1, we study our lesson now. This is the verb. The verb is to study and بنذاكر. You will change it to the present continuous. This is the simple present. Okay? You will change it to the present continuous. Number 2, the teacher sits at his desk and he reads a book. The teacher, المدرس, sits at his desk في المكتب بتاعه and he reads بيقرأ a book كتاب. Okay, this is easy, huh? So you change the verb. This is the verb to sit. This is the verb to study. This is the verb to read. Number 3, Miss Smith help يعني بتساعد me with my work now. Miss Smith help بتساعدني with my work now بالعمل بتاعي دلوقتي. 4, everyone كل واحد كلنا everyone work is the verb. Very hard بيعمل جامد قوي. Right now يعني في اللحظة دي. Right now يعني اللحظة دي. Very hard يعني بجامد. Okay, very hard. He is working hard. As for example, we can say, I am working very hard to teach you the English language. Okay? يعني بشتغل جامد عشان أنا أعلمكم أنتوا اللغة الإنجليزية. 5, they make much noise. They make يما بيعملوا much noise دوشة أو صوت كتير. much noise دوشة كتيرة at this moment في اللحظة دي. Make is the verb, you put it in the present continuous. I listen, بستمع. to the radio now. He go to his office now. He go to his office. بيذهب للمكتب بتاعه. I do my homework. أنا بعمل الواجب بتاعي. Homework is واجب. I listen. No, it's just listen. Someone knock at the door. Knock يعني بيقول هنا. Listen يعني استمع. Someone في حد knock بيخبط at the door على الباب. بيخبط على الباب. Okay, someone في حد بيخبط على الباب. Look, a man come here. Look, انظر, a man في راجل. Come here بيجي هنا. Okay, so I want you to change the verbs. The sentence this sentence I want it in the present continuous. Okay, so for example I give you an example only. Okay, هنديكم مثل واحد بس الباقي بتاعكم انتوا. So we study our lesson now becomes we, and the verb to be plus the verb to be we are. Okay, we are, and study becomes studying. You take off the y, you put ing, it becomes studying in the present continuous. Okay, I don't say more, you do the rest. Okay, and I tell you that. Change the verbs to the present continuous. Here, the verbs, you must change them. فعل بالفعل يعني أنت هتغيرها to the present continuous. في ال present continuous plus the verb to be زائد ال verb to be دايما عشان ما تنساش ال present continuous زائد the verb to be. Okay, here it is I wear. أنا أرتدي. You play. أنت بتلعب. He eat. هو بياكل. They do. هما بيفعلوا. We play. احنا بنلعبوا. She read. هي بتقرأ. He listen. هو بيستمع. You eat. انت بتاكل. I knock. Knock يعني بيخبط على الباب. Knock at the door. They make. هما بيفعلوا. Okay, say they make much noise. They are making a cake. They are making a new lesson. Here, number one, speak. يعني أتكلم. I speak. Eat. You know, eat. يأكل. Write. يعني يكتب. Have. عندي. I have. أمتلك. Look يعني ينظر. Listen يعني أستمع. Snow يعني بينزل ثلج. It is snowing. Snow. Do is the verb to do. أفعل. Watch يعني أتفرج. And sleep is to sleep. Go to bed يعني أنام. Okay. These verbs and these verbs you put in the present continuous plus the verb to be. This is the verb. You are going to put it plus the verb to be in the present continuous. Okay. Now you do this exercise. Put the verb in brackets in the present continuous tense. Number one, we study our lesson now. The teacher sits at his desk and he read a book. Miss Smith help me with my work now. Everyone work very hard right now. They make much noise at this moment. I listen to the radio now. He go to his office now. I do my homework now. Listen, someone knock at the door. Look, a man come here. change the verbs to the present continuous tense plus the verb to be, and the verbs are I wear, you play, he eat, they do, we play, she read, he listen, you eat, I knock, they make. Speak, eat, write, have, look, listen, snow, do, watch, and sleep. And ladies and gentlemen, this is all our lesson for today about the present continuous. I hope you understood the lesson. I hope you do the exercise and go back to the previous lesson with the simple present to see the difference and do the exercises so that you learn how to use the present continuous. أتمنى أن تكونوا فهمتوا الدرس ويكون عجبكم. لو سمحتوا ترجعوا للدرس القديم تروحوا اللي هو الفعل present tense في السيمبل يعني الحاضر العادي عشان تشوفوا الفرق بين ال present continuous وال present simple وحلوا الإكسرسايز الواجب دي التمرين ده عشان خاطر تتعلموا ازاي تعملوا ال present continuous. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. See you next lesson. Good night and enjoy the rest of the day.